Hey, c'est Festis, bienvenue pour le 4ème épisode sur le jeu Hellblade. Donc bah voilà, on s'est là où on s'est arrêté au 3ème épisode, bah on reprend.
Was a troubled man, a scholar turned slave. They tortured him, took him with them on their raids, drove him to madness, spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds, to my world.
Oh, ah, j'ai traversé la porte. Oh, ça bug. D'accord. Bon, je vous passe le détail, hein, parce qu'en plus... c'est pour... Ah, il y avait un chemin, là. Ah oui, parce que j'allais dire, sinon je suis obligé de faire tout le tour. Mais s'il y a un chemin beaucoup plus rapide, on va y voir.
Senua saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and the darkness. If his tales of hell were true, then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him, until she too could see what he saw.
D'accord, ouais, c'était bloqué là, je me rappelle. On se trouve... bah, s'il n'y a pas de texte, on se retrouve dès qu'il y a des textes.
Have you ever died before? It's a serious question. When the illusion of self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died before. And she will do so again. You can be sure of that.
Ouais, j'ai préféré attendre qu'elle termine de parler. Comme là on arrive à la porte. Allez, on l'ouvre.
Why is she waiting? Open it! Open the gate! No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done it. It's so dark. It's dark. The dark. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross into hell.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Damien!
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering worse than death. And you wanted to surrender. Abandon to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Quand même un film, hein. Un film qui dure beaucoup plus longtemps qu'un film, mais c'est quand même un film. Ah. Attends, on va courir. Oh, oh, l'esquiver. Bien. Allez, t'inquiète, on va venir. Oh. Ouh, on a fait le double. Hé hé hé. Oups. Allez, tiens. Attends, attends, j'arrive. Ouf. Regardez l'autre. Ouais. Allez, on enchaîne. Oh, il est tombé. Oh non. Wow, on l'a sauvé. Attends, attends. Il voulait me taper. Ah, j'ai pas réussi. Oh. Allez, tiens, on va s'occuper de ça, t'inquiète pas. Ah, ils sont un peu énervants. Hein. Voilà, c'est bien. On a fait le ménage. Traverser le pont. Qu'est-ce que nous avons là?
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
Oh. Attends, je me rappelle même plus. Je l'avais fait, je me rappelle même plus. Ok, comment il s'appelle lui?
She's injured. Not gonna make it.
Comment il s'appelle lui? Oh. Ouf.
It's not over. It's not over.
Allez hop, il est lent. On peut l'esquiver. Allez hop. Ouf. Oh mais il y a vraiment une sale tête là. Oh, je croyais qu'elle voulait plus esquiver. Ok, d'accord. Comment ça se fait qu'il y a eux maintenant? Ouf. Allez, tiens. Allez, hop. Ouf. Ouf. Allez, hop. On va tous vous liquider. On peut trop perdre de temps avec eux. Ah, attends. Ah ouais, d'accord. Ouf. Ah, je t'attends, regardez où il était là. Ah oui. Ouf. Allez, relève-toi. Ah non, non. Faut que je le... Ah non. Oh. Comme ça. Voilà, faut que je l'assomme. Oh, ah, j'ai réussi. Pied. Voilà. Alors, il est où le balèze là? C'est par là? Non, c'est pas par là. On doit pas monter par hasard? Ouais, là, il y a une porte. Ah. Attends, on va déjà découvrir ça, enfin récupérer ça. Alors X, Z et puis un symbole du cancer de la, de la poitrine, hein, je me rappelle. J'ai bien l'impression que c'était ça. Non, merde. Mince.
Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
Attends, hop.
However
lire ça.
you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name, she will ask your lineage, she will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Ah, voilà. En train de me dire, il y a quelque chose. D'accord, bon, maintenant, trouver le Z. Ou l'autre. On peut revenir en arrière? Non, pas. Ah mais il y a quelque chose là. Concentre-toi, regarde. Ah ça a créé oui, des escaliers, oui. Oh bah attends. Ah je me disais bien qu'il y avait... Ah oui. Autre chose? Regarde au cas où. Hein. Attends, je vais aller voir les escaliers maintenant du coup. Ah, je me disais bien qu'il y avait un bruit bizarre et tout. Alors. Le Z. Ah le Z il est aussi là. Ah regarde. Ah mais ça c'est inversé. Non c'est bon là. Pourquoi il serait pas bon là? Pourquoi il serait pas bon celui-là? Ouais c'est bizarre. Ah bah voilà. Mais d'accord. Ok ça c'est bon, c'est fait. Maintenant on va aller voir. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a ici? Bon, quelque chose là-bas. Attends. J'ai déjà... Ah, là il y a quelque chose qui monte, là il y a quelque chose qui descend. Je pense qu'il y a une stèle en bas. C'est la porte que j'arrivais pas à déverrouiller. Ah bah tiens, regarde.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Je passe par là, je sais pas du tout si c'est bon chemin. Hein. Pas plus du tout. Hein. Il y a quelque chose ici déjà. Oh, il y a un visage là, voilà.
Oh, Senua. Your father does not hate me. He just fears the souls in the underworld. He cannot see that they are already afraid. But I am their healer, and I must answer their cries for help, even if it displeases him.
D'accord. Bon, bah c'était pour le visage. Fais demi-tour. Il y a bien encore une échelle qui est montée. Je pense que c'est... Ça va être par là, hein. Par contre, le gros, là, costaud, là, je sais pas comment il s'appelle. Hein. Il le dit pas. Ou alors je l'ai pas lu. Pas eu le temps de lire. Alors. Pas ça? Ça aurait été parfait, ça. Non, ah non, là. J'ai rien dit. Du coup, ouais, on a ouvert la... On peut passer par là, hein. Ah non, mais du coup, on peut passer... Ouais, par la stèle, là, en bas. Là. On a déverrouillé la porte. C'est bon. Oh bah tiens, ça a l'air d'être le même pont, on va avoir des combats non? Oui, il y a des coffres. Ah oui, empilés, non, ça c'est normal.
The gate is opening.
Ouf.
It's coming.
That song again. Tell her.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye.
But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us?
Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be? Everyone hates her. She's cursed. Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you. Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your soul.
Come on.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It is real. Listen to it. She can give up. Did it? It's not like this. Come on. It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead. Who are you?
You still believe in yourself?
No, it's
On dit va vers la lumière. Punaise et cinématique. Et quand je regardais au cas où s'il n'y avait pas un petit... On peut courir. Il n'y a pas une petite stèle. Il a du mal à courir. Hein. Elle est vachement louchée. C'est un truc de fou. Hein. On comprend pas vraiment tout quoi. Enfin, en tout cas moi je comprends pas vraiment tout. Hein.
There it is. You're imagining this. It's Dillian. He's gone. You were so slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Je sais même pas quoi dire. Je peux pas trop commenter. Il y a tout le temps du texte. Il y a tout le temps.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
You're getting stronger.
Ouais, je vérifie qu'il n'y a pas de stèle. Hein. C'est pour ça que je vais jamais. Que je vais pas tout droit quoi. Non, mais je peux pas courir tant que je veux. Hein. Ça s'essouffle direct. Bah, la mal quoi. Je vais me fouiller juste un petit peu aux alentours. Bizarre qu'il n'y ait pas de stèle dans ce genre d'endroit. Hein. Bon écoutez, moi je vois rien. Si j'en ai loupé, bah... Excusez-moi. Attends, parce que la lumière est là. Et là-bas, je vois une petite... Une petite entrée. Ah... Au moins on a un visage, s'il n'y a pas de stèle.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
Ok. Je m'étonne que j'ai pas trouvé de stèle, mais bon. Et un visage. Allez, on va aller vers la lumière.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's pointless. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind. There's the tree.
There he was,
Where is it?
the lone figure of a boy.
He's there, under the tree.
Soul play under the shade of a tree.
There he is. You have to.
She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
You have to keep Dillian going. Keep going.
Ah, il y a une porte là-bas. Il y a une stèle comme ça. Ah, c'est en bois. Oh, ça se trouve, je l'ai loupé.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Donc là, il y a une porte, on va aller récupérer... Ah, il y a une autre stèle.
Death
Ah, et
for
donc,
Sigmund and his brothers seems certain.
c'est en rouge encore.
The
Ouais.
king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Ah, je suis venu ici pour rien. Oh non. On va faire marche arrière. Ça est blessé donc... Là, je suis en bas. Ah, je pense que... Le pont... Je me rappelle plus, mais le pont il se rejoindra là. Certainement. Ah tiens, une petite stèle. Et hop.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted. They're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches him. One that is cold of heart.
Ah, donc on devait venir aussi par là. Regarde s'il n'y a pas de... Pas de stèle qu'on loupe rien. Non, c'est bon. Oh les reflets. Magnifique dans l'eau. Ah le ray tracing, hein, ça fait quand même quelque chose. Hein.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Chose là. Ah oui, quelque chose.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, She sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir.
Que même pas combattre, ouais, ça c'est vrai ça.
It's real, but it's a trick. You're deluded. Where are you
Wow.
going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
Plus rien à voir. C'est sombre, machin, puis d'un coup c'est tout, tout gai. Tout rempli de couleurs, des fleurs.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy
They
you.
won't stop me. I can still feel it.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here,
No.
and all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you. I promise.
The light by a tree. Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
D'accord. Ah, c'est bizarre, il n'y avait rien là-dessus sur la stèle là. C'est peut-être au retour. Là non plus, il y avait là non plus, il y a rien. Il y a quelque chose là-bas par contre. Peut-être une énigme, j'en sais rien.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Ah bah il y en a une autre.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye. The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gramr.
Fabriquer une nouvelle épée. Attends, je regarde juste si j'oublie rien. Tac, tac, ok, je crois qu'il y en a 4 en tout. On va aller voir ça. Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Take it. A sword. Take it. Dillian left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the tree of death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard. Go to the shards. What's the shard? Find it.
Alors il y a plusieurs défis.
Find it.
4 défis.
The metal. The runes. You need that sword. Go to the shard. Find the shards.
Et ben je vais vous laisser là. Je vous dis à la prochaine. Allez, tchuss!